He used his acting skills on Brian Collin to get a call, but it didn't work that time. But as Jason will tell you, his Hollywood brethren are no fakers when it comes to their love of poker.
You know, poker is a game that is best played by people that have a high IQ and intellect. You know, that's most of Hollywood. Yes! Actually, there are guys in Hollywood who are considerable players. Tobey Maguire, Ben Affleck, Matt Damon. So we're all hubristic enough to believe that we know how to play it. Yeah! You hate the tables that are going, nobody's having a good time. I tend to feel out the table. More often than not, somebody goes, hey, you know, how's Jerry? You know, that kind of opens it up. George lives on tilt. George would take a bad beat and go, yeah, I was stupid. I shouldn't have been in it. I shouldn't have even been in it. I don't know what I was thinking. I shouldn't even be able to say the word heart. You know, I'm not in this to become the greatest poker player in the world. You must bear in mind at all times, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And I just keep it fun. More or less, I'm one of the guys. I just have a hell of a lot more money than they do, and I'm an internationally beloved superstar. Other than that, there's no difference between me and the other guys.
The Hollywood crowd has become a staple here at the main event, and the footage you saw in the feature was taken during the Ante Up for Africa tournament here at the Rio. In its second year now, it's raised over $1 million for the Darfur region. Over table 2, Billy Gazes has 2 pair versus Scott Quickburner, who has absolutely nothing. Billy's bet 200. Action is on Quickburner.
Oh, I'll be calling him Mr. Q.
I just haven't played a hand with you all day.
Well, you might as well.
This could be the wrong time.
I know.
Could be the right time.
I just want to play with you.
He'll call.
That's the worst call. I just want to play
That was the worst call I've ever seen.
Queen on the turn. A gut shot straight draw now for Quickburner.
I check to you.
Billy still leads.
That's a good check after a bad call.
I made the worst call on the flop.
The worst call I've ever seen.
That didn't help.
It didn't.
Are you telling the truth?
He is. He made the worst call on the flop, and it didn't help him.
350.
350. You didn't do the McCain either.
Oh, the tell?
Yeah.
When he's bluffing?
Yeah.
I'm an Obama guy.
Don't even try and reach
Another call.
I have now seen the 2 worst calls in poker history, unless Mr. Q has a surprise for us on the river.
Gazes with a check mark.
Mr. Q should now bet, and Bill Gazes will run off into the desert, and the worst calls will look brilliant.
That was a bad card for me.
Mr. Q checked.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
No, that was a bad card for Mr. Q because he never should have seen it.
Check.
Billy checks. And Billy will win the hand against King 8.
Gazes can't believe his eyes.
King 8 may have a new name.
Yeah, it's called Mr. Q's worst call in history on the flop.
Oh, boy. Billy's got to love this table. People are just throwing chips his way. All right, back over to our featured table where Scotty Wynn is front and center. And what an impressive double he's pulled off. He won the 98 main event and, of course, now is the horse world champion.
You didn't want to take a holiday after winning the horse event?
This is holiday, baby. Come on, man. How can I miss this, baby? No.
All right, Scotty Wynn. Oh, life's good. Pocket aces.
Well, it feels like a holiday when you're dealt pocket aces.
Scotty is going to raise it to 900.
Why are these guys dragging? It's the main event.
I'm sure they're excited, but it's a long haul, Norman. Over to Joseph Ulaki, King-Queen offsuit.
Call.
Ulaki makes the call.
I would rather paint 5 houses in one day than play King-Queen against pocket aces.
The flop is for Queen-7. Ulaki thinks he likes that flop, but his queens are up against Scotty's aces.
Yeah, that queen is just going to get Ulaki in trouble.
Scotty makes it 1,500. Ulaki with top pair and a strong kicker. And he makes the call.
Scotty can start thinking about that Lamborghini again.
Turn card now. 10 of hearts. No help for Ulaki. Scotty makes it 3,000. Ulaki immediately reaching for chips and makes the call.
Maybe a Lamborghini with a sunroof and HD TV.
River card now is an 8 of diamonds. Scotty Wynn with the check mark.
Vroom, vroom.
Pretty harmless looking board. He bets 4,000.
Scotty puts in a value bet, sensing he can squeeze another 4,000 out of Ulaki.
Ulaki says, why not?
I'd call.
Beep, beep.
He makes the call and will lose that pot to Scotty, who played the pocket aces to perfection, got paid off on every street, rakes in a big pot, and that's the planter's good instinct moment.
Scotty blowing kisses. Ooh, he got me on the cheek.
Yeah, he's picking up more chips, and Scotty blowing through this day one like the world champion that he is.
The Planter's Good Instinct moment is brought to you by Planters. Instinctively good.
Welcome back to the Rio and the main event of the World Series of Poker. At our feature table, Scotty wins, still faring well. He's joined now, though, by another pro, David Chino Ream, and he's bringing a lot of chips here.
Chino Ream has made 2 World Series final tables, including the mixed hold'em event earlier this year.
I learned from the best. That's how you do it. You learn from the best, then you can play all right.
That's right. That's right.
Right, Scotty?
That's right, baby.
I have to apologize to Chino. I criticized his play in his mixed hold'em elimination hand, but we thought it was the no limit round, and they were actually playing limit hold'em.
Then you get everybody a drink, all right, baby?
Scotty's buying drinks for the house.
A nice gesture from Scotty, but let's hope he's not drinking with them.
Well, Scotty, one of the few players who always seems to have the home crowd, and buying drinks for the whole house here is not going to hurt his chances.
And Chino, let me just say it again. I am sorry about the foul up. I am as stupid as I look.
All right, baby. You got to remember, one of these players raised my blind, and whoever related to them cut their drink.
Oh, he's laying ground rules.
It looks like the Prince of Poker may be back, and the crowd loves it.
All right, action on Chino Ream with ace-king of clubs. That's a raising hand.
What if I don't drink, baby?
Around Scotty, everybody starts saying baby.
Chino
Cut
makes it
him off.
900.
Cut him off.
I'm a lightweight.
900 to go. Action folds around to Scotty Wynn. In the big blind.
You good, baby. You good.
5 tray. Into the muck. And Chino Ream will take that small pot.
And the crowd playfully has turned against Chino Ream.
Yes, some heckling from the peanut gallery.
Scare, baby, scare.
Damn, Scotty, I gotta just fold ace-king suited when it's your blind, buddy. I don't want the whole crowd against me.
That's right, baby.
Well, Chino may have the bigger stack, but Scotty is still the prince of the table. He's also part of an elite group of players who've won the main event. Each champion looms larger than life with their picture adorning the upper reaches of the Rio Poker Room. That includes this man, Dan Harrington, the 95 world champ.
His Harrington on Hold'em books have become one of the standards in poker instruction.
Dan won't play that hand, but another former champ in the house is involved in a big hand. 78 champ Bobby Baldwin has Scott Montgomery all in. Baldwin's kings have Scott in bad shape. Now the flop, and Montgomery pairs his ace to take a big lead. Turn card now is a 3rd jack.
Montgomery can only be knocked out by the case king.
River card is a 4, and Montgomery does survive and double up through Bobby Baldwin. Baldwin down to 5,600 chips.
And Montgomery scoops in the champ's chips. Baldwin, 27 years old when he won the main event. He's a 4-time bracelet winner.
Elsewhere in the room, let's catch up with Bob Feduniak. He and his wife Maureen play in the main event every year. Bob's been treading the poker waters today, still with about the 20,000 he started with. The only time he cashed was in 2006. He finished 590.
What's the best record in the family?
The highest I ever actually finished in it was 28. But that was
when
20 years ago, and they paid 27.
So Bob Feduniak still hanging in there at another table nearby. His wife Maureen faring slightly better. She just flopped the nuts and will take down a nice pot.
That's how she does it. Nice work.
Maureen flops a queen high straight.
Raising on the button with Jack 9 and flopping the stone.